Hey guys, what's going on? MightyLeafy here. Welcome back to my Road to Free-to-Play series. Before I begin though, make sure to come check out our Discord server. The invite link is in the video description down below. This is going to be day 13 and day 14. And I guess I kind of screwed up a little bit. I was thinking of delaying it so I would sync the days up, but it's just further desynced. So yeah, I messed up. Oh well, I guess we'll just roll with it. What is, right? As long as I cover all the days, it should be alright, you know? You know, right now I'm at the 2-week mark where I've gone free to play. Well, breaking the spending habit, so to speak, yeah. Sorry, I just have to use the, people keep asking me why I use the term free to play in my videos, and also why I have it as a title and stuff, even though I've spent money. But you know, the truth is it's for SEO purposes. SEO basically just means like search engine optimization. I'm just a guy playing games and I'm making these videos, and obviously if I'm making a video I want to show people, right? Because otherwise I would just be playing the game without making a video. If I was some guy who is making videos to show myself, then I'd be keeping it on my hard drive and just watching it every night. It would be like my secret indulgence or something, but no, I'm uploading it onto YouTube, so of course I want to share it with people. Of course I would like to get the word out there. And the best way to do that, well, is to have titles and search terms that people would possibly search for. And how many people would actually search for Gacha Rehab? Probably a fair few, but not as much as they would search pay-to-win and free-to-play terms. I'm not really grabbing the badge of honor, and also like the term true free-to-play exists, so I always thought that free-to-play just really indicates your current paying status, like whether or not you are currently free-to-play or pay-to-win, as in whether you're currently spending or not spending. If I say I'm a free-to-play player right now, people will come up to me and say, yeah, but you're not a true free-to-play player. To that I would respond, yeah, you're right, I wouldn't really claim that I was true free-to-play because I've spent money in the past. But then that's it. Because the term true free-to-play exists, surely there is a distinguishment between true free-to-play and just free-to-play, right? So I figured true free-to-play is used to describe people who have never spent a single cent or dime on this game, and free-to-play is just, you know, the resources that you gather from what the game gives you and also your current paying status. So if I'm currently paying, then I'm currently pay to win. Currently free to play means currently not spending. But I can never be true free to play because I have spent in the past. That's what I understand from the differences between the terms. Because even the free to play players who tell me I'm not true free to play, which yes I know, they themselves acknowledge the term true free to play, so it's a legitimate term used to describe that, right? I don't know. But yeah, I'm just real confused. But whatever the case, it's more for SEO, and you know, you guys know I've spent money. Like, just look at the previous videos I've made where I've bought orbs in my videos. If I'm trying to like be sneaky about buying orbs, I'm not doing a real good job of it, so I don't know, like, but yeah. You know, why are people so sensitive about these terms anyways? Like, if you're a pay-to-win player, you're paying to support the people who make the game and to upkeep the servers to keep it live for everyone else who's playing the game, whether they be free-to-play or pay-to-win. Like, the companies need money to keep it profitable. Like, if the game becomes non-profitable, then they're gonna shut the game down. So, what's wrong with being pay-to-win? And for the free-to-play players who may not be able to afford some of the pay-to-win content, or just choose not to pay for some of the content because they feel it's more of a challenge to clear it with the free units, that's fine too. There's more than enough like pay-to-win players currently that are keeping the game running for everybody, so that's perfectly fine as well. And you're doing a real good job at clearing some of the harder contents without some of the stronger power creep units. So I don't see what's wrong with being either, and I'd rather just say, hey, why not just all be fans of the game and just all get along and just play the game. Anyways, I really don't know. Like, why do people have to fight about this stuff? If you guys know, let me know. Cause I really have no idea, like, what the fuck. Sorry for that lengthy intro, but initially I had that part later in the video, but I felt it was kind of an important point to sort of address, so I moved it up in the time slot. So first up, the daily updates, you know, day 13, day 14. It's currently day 15, but I'm recording the day 13 and 14 stuff, but you guys already knew that, right? And I'm also drinking, but I'm not drinking alcohol. It's just vanilla Coke this time. So, what have I been up to? Not really too much. Whenever the WSP weekend is on, I don't feel particularly motivated to train my units. Haven't really even SP grinded on anything this weekend. It's kind of weird. The only thing I kind of did was do some of the tap dancing DDR thing to get my free orbs. And my lean is actually still waiting on a life and death fodder. So in the meantime, she has Fury 3 as a sort of placeholder. I feel that Fury 3 will kind of sync up with her Safeguard Plus a little bit more to help her survive better. But when I do get around to teaching her life and death, I feel like I could possibly use her as a fast player face sort of attacker with the Fire Sweep Sword Plus that I have her using from time to time. Now her attack is rather low, but still, it's not too bad. And you know, Fire Sweep Sword can be useful to break Quick Riposte and Vantage, so there's that. Other than that, remember the Jennies I told you guys about last episode? Well, I drew her. Yes, I drew her. Weird, right? So yeah, I drew her breaking my pity rate, and here she is. And you guys should be seeing it on screen right now. I'm actually using her nowadays. I fought 2 of them, but I kept 4 of them, and I decided to merge them all into the plus attack minus HP one I had. Gonna give her a quick repost 3 at some point, and then just kind of watch her destroy everything with Absorb Plus, refine for Wrathful Staff. So I figure, you know, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade, right? So when life gives you Jenny, you just have a lot of sheep lying around. So yeah, you just do this, you know, like she's okay. You know, she's okay. Yeah, she's alright. On to other things. So guys, hey, you know what? BR is back! Oh my god, I'm so excited! Oh man, welcome back, man! Oh man, just so excited! You know what? This calls for a celebration! Oh yeah, no better time to celebrate than the present! The return of BR! I'm so excited! Let's spend some orbs, and let's do some summons! Nah, just kidding. No way, man, no way. But truly, welcome back, dude. You know, to be serious for just a moment, though. Sometimes, back when I was okay with spending money for orbs, though, this was a legit issue. Like, I'd feel sad, and I'd buy orbs. I'd feel happy, and I'd buy orbs. Like, the brain just sort of, like, justifies that shit for you either way. I mean, the results, usually in both cases, end up real bad. Like, either I get nothing, so I feel sad, or I get something and it's bad IVs, which I feel sad as well because I spent money. Or I get something and it's got good IV, but then I look back on how much orbs I spent and how much monies I spent. You guys know how many consecutive days of KFC lunches I could have bought with that 3 grand? 2.5 years, man. I could have had KFC every single day for lunch for 2.5 years non-stop, but instead I bought orbs. Oh man, that feel bad feeling, it never changes. Speaking of feel bad feeling never changing, have you guys ever dreamed about orb splurging or just wailing on a banner? Because the other night I actually had a dream where I went into whaling again, you know, with pay to win orbs, and like I got nothing much out of it and ended up being sad. So like even in my dreams I couldn't beat the RNG and I couldn't escape the bad feels of whaling. I'm gonna wrap things up there for now. I don't really have much updates to go on. I I guess I've been playing more Monster Super League over the weekend than I have been playing Fire Emblem Heroes. There's a capture event going on in Monster Super League I mean, and I'll probably put some footage of that game up on screen as I'm talking about it, because you know it's another gacha game, but I'm dead set on not spending money in that game because the rates are horrible and the game doesn't treat me nice. But yeah, it's got really cute graphics and 3D models and waifus, so there's that. But yeah, there's like a limited time sort of monster thing that I've been wanting, and it's available right now for capture, so I've been spending more time in that game lately. You know, in regards to Fire Emblem Heroes, I'm sort of looking forward to the bridal banner. I hope they cross-dress the characters, like have some females dressed in groom sort of attires. That would look amazingly cool in my opinion, but yeah, I don't know. It'll just be cool, you know? But yeah guys, with that being said, if you have any questions or, you know, related experiences to share with me, you know, feel free to comment in the comment section down below. Also, come check out our Discord server. The invite link is in the video description down below. And with that being said guys, this is MightyLeafy signing out on day 15 for day 13 and 14. And I will see you guys tomorrow or the day after. Catch you guys on the flip side of the flip side, which is the double flip side, which is the flip side to the other flip side of the flip side.